Welcome everyone to the stream. This is a bit of a different stream, as you can see, because like you're at a different angle, aren't you? So, how do I do this? How do I? Open up. It's working. Hold on. Let's get a bit more. There we go. Lovely. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a bit of a different stream because I've got something a little bit special. Here you go. It's wonderful. It's a Lego set. A Lego set. It is, well, if you've ever watched Harry Potter, you'll know that this is Dobby. We love Dobby here. So, we're gonna just build this Lego set. It's very different to what I normally do, but you know what? Why not? I don't know. I'm gonna get the camera sorted. So yeah, you can, I don't know, browse the desk setup. I just kicked the camera and the light fell off. We'll get this sorted. I should really keep the headphones on for this. To get it in focus as well. There we go. Ha. The best angle. Oh my god. That's gonna have to do. Okay, let me get into position. Okay. I think this is gonna have to work. So, here we have it. The Lego set. I can always zoom out if need be. We've got a slightly lower bitrate than we normally like. I honestly don't know why that is. I can have a quick fiddle around. Lost you, look here. Wow. Let's see, stream or output. Streaming. Bitrate, it's changed. Why is it changed from normal? I have that at 8,000. Apply. Now you should get a massive boost. Yeah, we're now at 6,000. Perfect. That's what we normally have. So you should be doing a bit better. Anyway, here we have the set now. I have not built a Lego set in a very long time. I haven't built one in a very long time. I'm still here. So, I guess we can unbox it. Oh, it actually has been a long time. And I remember the thumb punches. And you just, there we go. This is all different. This is like completely different to what I'm used to. Okay, empty box. This is insanely different. This all used to be in clear plastic bags. Now you can't see the bricks. I don't know about this. We'll set those off to the side. And here we have the Dobby instructions. Let me get it to a point where it's in focus. Yeah, that'll do. So, we could be here a while. I don't know. See how my building's gone. If it's gone downhill. Maybe I could set this up where, like, you could see me and then you could see, like, the app for... Nah, we don't need that. This'll do. Okay. So. I'd just like to let you know this is going to be the most scuffed stream ever. Bag 1. Oh, we've got 2 bags in here and we're already getting pieces running away. I should have got like a bowl. That's okay. So let's see, what do we need first? We need a 2, 4, we need a 6x2, which we have here. I'm gonna just move this up so you can actually see what I'm building. The camera's in focus, right? Okay, I think that's about as in focus as I'm going to get it. Okay. Can I turn this light on as well? That lights up my cable management. How lovely. I cannot find that piece. What's in these? Aha, even more bits. Unfortunately, not the ones that we're looking for. So normally, it used to be that this was like kind of all in one bag, but now they kind of split it up, I guess. Okay, let's see. Here we go. That's a bit that we need. Took way too long. So let me just plonk it on like that. That's the first bit done. I already know I'm just gonna lose a piece. Okay, page 2. We need a 2x2, a black 2x2, which we've got here. That's just gonna go behind it like that. And then we are going to get a curved 2x1, 2x1. I'm making up names as we go. It looks like this. Like that. And that's just going to go on there, like that. And then we're also going to need a 1x1 black piece. Well, a 1x1x1, I guess, is technically. That's a 2. Oh. Aha. 1x1. So that's just going to go on here. Like that. There we go. And let's see. Next we're going to need a 2x2 with a wee curvy bit on the end. Like that. And that is going to go here. Like that. And then we need to get another 2x1, 2x1 curve. And that's just going to go here. Like that. And then we're going to get another 1x1. And that's going to go in there, like that. We've got an L. Next. We need a 1x3 smooth piece, like that. That's just going to go on top there. And then we need to get a 2x1, 2x1 smooth grey curved piece. and that's going to just go on the edge there. And then we're going to get a 1 by 1 curved piece. That's just going to go in there. And then we're going to get, no way of describing these, they're a bit funky. These pieces here, they're like, they end in a edge as well. So they go next to each other off of these black pieces at the end here, so it looks a bit like that. Next, we're going to get a 1 by 2 with a sharp edge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Code red. Code red. Found it. That was a close one. This. With the weird edge. That's going to go on the bottom of here. Oh, of here. Like that. And then we're going to welcome viewers over on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for hopping in. Oh, I think we're done with that. We're just going to set this off to the side now, next to the stream deck. Next, we need one of these, which is a 246 by 2468. A 6 by 8 piece here. And we're going to get this funky piece. Honestly, cannot describe this, but that's just going to go on the end like that. And then we're going to get two 2x2s in the beigey pink colour. The peach colour. And they're going to go on just like that. There we go, that's a bit less harsh. Next, we're going to get these two grey 2x1 bits with the with the joints on the end there. And that's just going to go in here like that. I believe we're building Dobby now. So what are we building there? I don't even know. Okay, so next page. We're going to get more beige 2x1s. And tall 2x1s here. So they're going to go in there. Like that. And then we're going to get these pieces and put them on top there. Oh, that's not the right piece. This is the right piece. Like that. Then we're going to get these funky pieces. Here they are. These pieces. They're going to just go in the corners here. Like that. And then we're going to get a 1x2 black piece that's going to just go in the middle here. And then a 1x6 piece, which is just going to go along here like that. Next, we're going to get two 1x6 pieces and this funky pink piece. And the small gold heart, which is going to just go on top of the pink piece. And the pink piece is going to just go here. And then we're going to these on the edges, like that. There we go. And then we are going to get these 1x3 red pieces. They're going to go in here like so. Give the camera a second, there we go. And then we're going to get a 2x4 black piece, and that's just going to go in between there. Like that. Cool. Next, we're going to get 6 of these. I'm getting a lot of feedback in the microphone at the moment. Hopefully that's fixed it. And these are just going to go along the edges here. Oh. There we go. Lovely. And then we're going to put this to the side. So now we're going to make 2 of these things. I don't really know what they are. So that's going to require 1x6s, and we're going to put these, I used to call these dishwashers. You can kind of see the resemblance. That's going to go on the end there. Then we're going to get one of these pieces and put this here as it fiddles around. There we go. And then we are going to get this piece and put that in there. And then we're going to get this smooth piece that's going to go on top there like that. And then a 2x1 with a bit on top there, which we can then add this to. So it should look a bit like that. Okay, and then we're going to make this again. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Like that. So now we've got those 2. Okay, so now we're going to bring those together with this, and they're just going to slot in there, like that. We're starting to make something that looks like a human, although it's going to be an elf. Now we're going to get this piece, and it's going to go on just like that. There. And next we're going to get these pieces, and they're just going to go on the side like that. Lovely. Then we're going to get this piece, and it's just going to slot right on there like that. And then we're going to get these 2 pieces, and we're going to put them here on the top like that. And then we're going to get these single pieces and just slot them on the top there like that. They're just little right angle triangles. There we go. Still too bright. There we go. That's a little bit better. Lovely. Now I can't see though. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't need to see. Okay, now we're gonna get this little smooth 1x2 piece, and we're going to put it on this shoulder there. And then on the other shoulder, we're going to get this round 1x2 piece. So that's going to go there. And then we're getting the odd triangle shapes again. And they're going to go on like that. And then we're going to get six of these kind of smooth plates with inserts kind of, and we're going to flip it over and we're just adding these on the back like that. There we go. And then we're going to get this piece here, I think. And it's just going to go here. Yeah. Then we're going to flip it back over. And we're going to add this piece here. It's going to have this on it there, like that. And that is just going to go on here, like that. Next, we're going to get this grey piece, and it's just going to go on there, like that. And then we're going to get this triangle piece, and it's just going to go on there, like that. And then we're going to get these two pieces. We're going to put them over like this. Like that. Next, we're going to get these two. Oh gosh, that looks a little bit more complicated. So we're going to get a bunch of these pieces. So there's one bit there. And then we're going to get that to go there. That's the wrong way. There we go. And then that like that. And then these here. Like that. Next, we need to get a 1x2 flat piece. That's going to go here. And then we're going to get the round piece again, and that's going to go there. And then we've made a smooth torso. Next, we're going to get another curved piece here, and it's going to just go right there. Okay, we're now going to set this aside and build the arms. So, here, we're going to put this on that, and then we're going to get a beige colour and put it on there like that. Next, we're going to get this other round piece, which is going to go on top like that. Then, we're going to get this piece. It's like a grabby bit right there, and it's going to have this on top, and then we're going to get another one of the bits there and put that on top, so it's going to look a bit like that. Luna Tyler 890 over on Twitch. Hey, sorry if I'm bugging ya, but yo, I whipped up some sick art for streamer. Wanna peep it? If you're interested to see my, then drop your Instagram or Discord. I'm fine. I've got all the stream stuff I need, as you can see. Yeah. But thanks. Yeah, we're gonna continue on with our stream. Okay, next we're gonna add these like claw bits, I guess. So they're gonna go on the top. We're going to get 3 of them on the top one. It's a bit fiddly. and then we're going to get one for the bottom. That's trippy. It looks like a hand. The camera focuses. There you go. Cool. And then we're going to attach that to this, like that. Like that. Lovely. And then we're going to attach this to Dobby. Now you can wave. Cool. Okay, we're gonna build another one now. I'm just gonna do this one quickly. There we go, and then add that onto there, and then we can attach this to Dobby. Okay, next. Bag 2. Okay, well we've got extra bits here. I guess it's if you lose them. I'm going to put them in here then. Okay, bag 2. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider dropping a follow and liking, you know, it always does help the channel. Finally, a plastic bag. Look, it's a plastic bag, like I used to know. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we're going to get a 4x1 piece, and then we're going to get a little triangle piece like that and put that on the top there on the end, like that. Hey everybody over on Twitch, hope you're enjoying the stream. We're just building a Lego Dobby. There we go, dishwasher on there. And then a 1x3 on top there. Lovely. And then we're going to get a 1x1 piece, which will be in here somewhere. There it is. That's just going to go on the corner there. And then we're going to get this piece, which is a 1x1 with like a 2x1 on top of it there. You see? There we go. Now we're going to just get a 2x1 tall piece, and that's just going to go in here, nice and snug. What is the time? 5:30. Plenty of time. Okay, next we're going to get a 1x4. That's just going to go on the top here. And then I'm going to get a piece. Here it is. It's a curved 2x1 with like a little wedge there. So it's just going on the top there to make it a nice curve. Next we're going to get a very specific piece. Here we go. it's a 3x1 with a ledge there. That's going to go on top of this, like that. And that's just going to go on the top here, like that. Okay, and then we're going to get these weird bump things, and we're going to put them on the end. To make it look like that. Okay, and then we need to make another one. Okay, so I'm going to do this a bit faster, so probably not much talking. How are we doing, chat? I see we've got a viewer over on YouTube. Welcome, we're just building Dobby. Okay, we're just about done here. Now I just have to add the bumps. On the end. Like that. Okay, now we've got two of them. So now we're going to add them to Dobby's feet. Go. Dobby can now stand. Okay, next is his head. So we're going to get a 2x3, and then we're going to put two 1x6s on top. That's not a 1x6. This is a 1x6. That's also not a 1x6. They're the 1x6s. They're 1x5s, and I'm putting them on sideways like that. That's a wee error from me. There we go. Just like that. Next we're going to get this blue piece here and put that on top there. And then we're going to get 4 of these, and they're going to go on the edge there. Let me just find all of them and then I'll show you. Like that. Next, we're going to get these two pink pieces. They're going to go like that. go. Just like that, with a hole in the middle. And then we're going to put this piece in that hole. There we go. Just like that. And then this is just going to go in there like that. Okay, next we're going to get 4 of these, and they're going to go here. Oh, here. And then on the back, like that. And then we're going to get a 2x1, and we're going to put these on it. These smooth bits there. And they're just going to go on the wall, and then we're going to make another one. Just like that. There it is. Just like that. There we go. Then this white bit is going to go in the middle there. Then the brown bits are going to go on the edge there, like that. And then we're going to get 2 of these grabby bits, and they're going to go in the end. Ends. Here it is. Lovely. And then we're going to get these bits, and they're going to go on here. Like this. To kind of make a wall, and then we're going to get these grey bits and also add them. There we go. Now we're going to get 4 of these. Oh, that's the wrong piece. And they're just going to go on here. Just like that. And then we're going to get a 1x5. That's going to go there, and then we're going to get another one, and it's also going to go there, like that. And then we're going to get a 2x3, and then put that here. And then we're going to get these grey 1x1 kind of quarter circles. They're going to go on like this. I'll show you in a second. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same on the back. And then we'll get these things here. Oh, and then we're going to get these weird bits, and they're going to go on here. I'll try and show you one of these up close. It's like a 1x1 dot, but with a stick coming out. Okay, then we're going to get this 1x3 round piece, and we're going to get this 2x1 and just put it on top like that, and then that's just going to go in here, like that. this piece, which has got the wee Dobby smile. And we're going to get this piece, it's going to go just here. And then this is just going to slot right on here. Like that. Then we're going to get these two smooth bits. Like that, and then we're going to put the eyes on. Just like that. There we go. It was a bit complicated, so I didn't commentate it all too much. And then we're going to get a 1x4 piece and put it there, and then we're going to get his nose and put it in there, like that. Then we're going to get the two head pieces and just slot them on like that. They're actually the front of cars. You can see them there. It works remarkably well. And then that's going to go on there. And then... oh, one by one's in there. It's not really wanting to fit. Hold on. There we go. That's it in properly. And we one by ones just on the top there to fill up the holes. Oh, and then we're going to just increase his nose by using a 1x1, and then this wee round piece there, and that's just going to pop out his nose, like that. On the back, we're going to add this piece, which is, I think, his neck. And then we're just going to get these two smooth pieces and put them over it like that there. And then we're going to attach Dobby. It's a little bit creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like something that would wake up in the middle of the night and try to kill me. Yeah. I think we're now making his ears. One of his ears is going to go on like that, and then we'll just build the other one. the other ear gets attached there. Give the camera a second. It's not turning back on. There we go. Camera's back on. Okay, that's us done with this bag. I think we're now making a display table. Dobby can sit, I don't know, here. That is creepy. I'm not gonna lie, that is so creepy. I'm gonna keep it there. Okay, I think this is going to be quite complicated, so let's just get into it. We're starting off with a 6x6 bit. We're putting a pink 2x2 in the middle there. And then we're getting these 2x4s and putting them kind of as a cross around the pink piece. Where's the other bit? Here we go. And then we're going to get these curves, and they're just going to go underneath like that to kind of make a circle like that. And then we're going to get these bits and just fill in the corners. Like that. Then we're going to get more of these curved pieces, put them on the edges. Then we're going to get this 1x2 red piece, and it's just going to go up the top there. As you can see, we've got some stickers here. Okay, we're going to get these smooth pieces here. How do I get that out? LTT screwdriver to the rescue. LTT screwdriver. Fantastic. I'm gonna keep that there. There we go. And then we're going to get this piece, and this piece. This piece is going to go on like that. This is going to go here. And then we're going to get these smooth curved pieces and these smooth curved pieces. And they're going to get put just on here. Like that. Then we've got okay, it was on my shorts. There we go. And then these little corner pieces just finish it off. Like that. Next, we're going to get this 2x4, and we're going to get this sticker and apply it oh so graciously. So if you just give me a second. It's slightly off. That'll do. That's not too bad. Sorry about the small weight. There we go. Master Potter, Dobby wants a sock. Now it's saying we take Dobby. And we install him. I believe now we make a cake or something like that. Oh, this is a book. Like that. Oh, okay, we get all of them then and attach them. That's fine. Lovely. And then we'll get this white piece and put this piece on top of it like that. And then we get this sticker and put it roughly in the middle. Like that. Then we're going to get these two pieces, put them on the corner, and then these two love hearts and put them also on the corner. Like that. Next we add this piece. Like that. And then we add the page to the book. And then it kind of, you know, it's a book. Then we make another one. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. Okay, and then we're going to get, this looks a bit different, so I'm going to talk through this bit. This gets a sticker. Tom Marvolo Riddle. Okay, this isn't going to go on the camera because it's... That's not good enough. Lovely. Tom Marvolo Riddle. That took way too long. That's just going on the edge there. Next. Get the love hearts. Then we flip it over, add this piece. And then add it to the book. There we go. Next, the cake. So we take these two bits, put them together. And then we get the pink square, and that goes in the center, like that. Next, we get these little bits, and they just go around the pink bit. Like so. And then we get these pieces, and they go on the edge here.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I didn't ask anything of you, Alexa. Okay. Okay, now we're getting the coloured bits. This is going to be very fiddly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Lovely. Next we're going to get more of these bits. Okay. Okay, then we're going to get the red ones, and they're going to go on top of the green ones. Like that. Then we get one of these and decorate this. Dropped one. Okay, now I add that onto here. Then I add another one. Then that goes on top here, like that. Next, we get this piece. We put the cylinder on top like that, like with the circle thing, and then we put purple ones on every spot. There we go, like that. There. And then we get these clear ones to make it, you know, look like it's floating or something. Cool. So, may I introduce to you difficult to get right. I think that works. I'm a bit confused. May I introduce you all to Dobby. Oh, Dobby. Completed. Here he is. He's got a book, he's got a cake, he's got a ink thing. I honestly don't know what that is. Anyway, let me get the camera back to what bit of a different stream today, wasn't it? Very different. we built Lego. Yeah. It was a quiet stream. I just did this because I was bored and had time. Tonight, we've got quite a big stream. Yes. Tonight, we're going to be with the Hendo S&P crew, some of my friends, and we're going to be playing dun, 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 Among Us. Among Us. Ah. So we're going to play some Among Us, yeah. It's going to be good. So tonight at 8 o'clock, I expect to see you all there. Yeah. On Twitch and on YouTube. Preferably Twitch, because I need to get that affiliate. Anyhow, guys. Thank you all very much for watching today's stream. It was an interesting one at that. You got to see a bit of the desk tour. So, you know, we've got the Alexa here, the audio interface, the microphone, the Stream Deck, it's so useful. Like, you can hear me. It's so good. We could go to game if we want. There's no game open, so we can even go on a break. We're not on a break though. Yeah. It's so useful. Music. All of the malarkey. So thank you for watching today's stream. Please like, subscribe, follow on all the different things that you can. The VOD will now be on Twitch. I figured it out. Finally. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you this evening at 8 o'clock for some Among Us with my friends. Bye, guys.